And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Quick shot, like it's a good shot if you're hot, but we got to execute against these guys because a quick shot or a turnover turns into a three at the other end, right? So let's just discern the difference between a great shot and a decent.
LGA is something you hear coaches talk about often, wanting his guys to take high percentage shots.
A smart perspective. It's important that teams concentrate on taking the best shots possible.
Only 1 quarter left in this year's NBA Cup tournament. Fourth quarter getting going here. Anunoby out there with Christie. Then there's Landry Shamet. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Akporti in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now. Right side, Butler from outside the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Sinks the three-pointer. Brunson's got 23 points.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
Butler on the way. $60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Back to Payton. Butler in the corner. Another shot. And the Warriors miss again. And so MP will bring it up for New York. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Warriors trail by 20. To the middle, here's Butler, and slam dunk by Butler.
And that's what they want to see from Butler, a take-charge mindset, that desire to attack the rim.
The Knicks have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Here's Shamet, and another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Podziemski finds Butler from past the arc. Akporti grabs the rebound.
And maybe, he thinks he can cheat himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Now here's Payton, and stolen by Anunoby. Pulls up for 3, and that one's good. Shamet.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
Golden State's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Horford has a wide open look, and the Warriors miss again.
He created the opening, he got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for New York. Bridges comes in for Landry Shamet. The Warriors also with a sub. Curry's checked in. Well, Greg, as we play the fourth quarter, the winner tonight will have a chance to do the double.
Yeah, they call it that in soccer, winning the double. Take home the regular season title and the cup title in the same season. In our case, it'd be a win tonight plus an NBA title. And that's a tall task, but hey, they're halfway there.
New York with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run here. MP dishes to Towns. Shoots over Kuminga. Nice touch on the bank shot.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. And it's Butler missing. New York is on 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Inside, Horford the pass to Butler. That shot missing. Good defense by MP. Pass to Brunson. Back to Anunoby. Here's Brunson. He's defended by Pajemski. Bridges for three. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Horford from outside. Sinks the triple.
They need that floor spacing ability from Horford. It's big for them when he's knocking down triples.
And they double up MP. Here's Brunson. Good work defensively by Horford. The Warriors shooting 43% from the floor. Here's Butler. And the rejection by MP.
Just hasn't been his night so far, and if he's unable to find his rhythm, this might be a long night for them.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for New York.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
95.
And with the most recent collective bargaining agreement, Tim, teams have felt the pinch of those new luxury tax and apron penalties.
Yeah, and the goal of those being put in place was to have more top-tier talent equally spread out around the league. And as you've seen, there's been some tough decisions already. Some teams have had to trade away some of their stars just to make the math work.
And sometimes it's hard to make that math work. There's so many moving parts.
And as a result, it's more important to be able to structure out your supporting cast than ever before.
Peyton, he's checked in for the Warriors. And the basket by MP.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
95.
Christie's gone to town from deep tonight, hitting 5 of his 9 3-point attempts. Yabusele against Horford. Here's Curry with the 3. That shot off.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Diawara. Horford against MP. Bridges for 3. And another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Knicks lead.
Here's Peyton.
95.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Peyton with the screen for Curry. Back to Peyton. 5 to shoot. Here's Horford. Nails the baby hook.
A remarkable interior presence. Horford's a veteran who still has those polished post moves.
Over to the left wing. Back to MP. Off target from 3-point range. Kuminga with it. Now defended by MP. Outside Kuminga. Offline with his 3.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Tim, the NBA is always changing, but any predictions for the league that you kind of feel we're going to see around the corner?
Yeah, Kevin, I just think the influx and the impact of international players is going to be even stronger going forward. I think a lot of guys have seen the success that those players have had in the NBA, and hopefully it inspires even more great players internationally to want to play this great game.
And for a short time, you played overseas. You saw a lot of them firsthand.
I sure did, and I was in France well before the French influx really hit this league, but I knew then that was the goal.
The Knicks making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. To the wing right side. MP deciding where to go with it. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Healed outside. Kuminga with a wide open look, and it's off from 3-point range. And so MP will bring it up for the Knicks. Some nice passing by New York here. Pass to Kolek. Fires the 3. Trains the 3-pointer. Kolek has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
Now here's Hield from deep. And there's Green on the assist by Hield.
Yeah, and you can see the competitive fire right there by Draymond Green. He wanted to come right back at him with a 3 of his own.
Clarkson for 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Outside, Kuminga trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Knicks shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. And they double up MP. Pass to Kolek. It's stolen by Green. Now the Warriors moving it up. And Kuminga throws it down.
The steal there by Green started that break, and quite simply, you're looking at one of the all-time great defenders in this league.
MP inside, defended by Butler. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Great. Now, teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
Here's Curry. Pass to Moody. Back to Curry. Here's Butler. And the rejection by MP. Here's Hukporti. MP passes to McBride. Shoots over Curry. Curry with the defensive effort. The Warriors shooting 32% in the fourth, perhaps looking a bit tired. Back to Green.
2 minutes left. 2.
Down low. Here's Butler. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
4th personal foul.
It's going to be on MP.
Well, Jimmy's showing you what a great scorer he is. He had the defense completely fooled by that pump fake.
Here's Sean Yabusele. He's checked in for New York. And so Butler nails both of them. Greg, we've had a couple of NBA Cups in the book already. What have you thought of it so far?
A little added excitement and interest early in the regular season, and I'm all for it. Between that and the play-in, I think the NBA's done a great job to kind of make every part of the calendar relevant.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
2nd personal foul. 3rd team foul. Ariel Hukporti at the line. 1 shot.
Warriors shooting about 42% so far. Stolen by Yabusele. Now McBride. 1:19 left to play in the final quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hukporti. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Butler from outside. And it's Shamet with the rebound.
He's been way off the mark in this second half, just unable to get any kind of rhythm going.
Clarkson against Hield. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this one should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Now here's Butler. Hield outside. Outside Curry. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling... is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Here's McBride. And they've done it. We have crowned our first champions of the season, the winner of the NBA Cup.
Well, they earned that trophy. And man, the Cup certainly added another layer of excitement to the NBA calendar.
Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
Make sure to get home safely, and we'll see you at the next sporting event.